Hi, my name is John Damari. I'm a former Gemini Elementary student, and I participated in the Destination Space program when I was here. Now I go to Melbourne High School. Before Destination Space, I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I grew up. I was a sixth grader. I thought I had a lot of time ahead of me, so I wasn't totally sure. And I'm thankful that Destination Space kind of solidified my idea of what I wanted to do. When Mr. Kennedy came to my classroom for the first time, I was really excited because my teacher really hyped him up, and we knew it was going to be a really good presentation. You know, he's a guy with a lot of experience in the field, very knowledgeable and full of wisdom, and we're all just really intrigued by the whole thing.
How many of you love math and science?
Back when I was in sixth grade, I really didn't have any idea what I wanted to do, and Destination Space really took my life, and it's taken it on a whole new trajectory, and I'm really happy because of that. School-wise, to reach my goal of becoming an engineer, I've started taking dual enrollment classes at the local community college, and I'm definitely focusing more on math and physics more than I would otherwise, since I'm probably going to pursue an engineering degree in the future. It's kind of funny how Mr. Kennedy became a mentor for me, something that I definitely wasn't expecting. On his last talk, he had a little session at the end, a little question and answer session, and I came up and almost sort of as a joke, I asked, how can I get your job one day? And he kind of laughed it off, but we ended up exchanging contact info, and my dad kind of called him up and we went out to dinner, and we're like, wow, this is something we could really do, and he's been a great mentor for me ever since. I come back every year to Gemini, and I do a little talk with Mr. Kennedy for my peers, I guess you could call them, the sixth graders, people who are in my place. And when I do my talk, I do it because I think I'm trying to kind of open up their minds and change their mindset for when they're looking at the presentation. My hopes is if I can go up there and kind of present to somebody sort of their age, they can open up their mind and maybe get a great effect out of the Destination Space program just like I did. The Destination Space program has truly had an amazing effect on my life, and I thank everyone who's made it possible. It's totally changed my life, and I'm just so thankful.
And this is where magic happens.
A little magic combined with creative thinking is helping teachers and students across our community. Students from BLAST, a program that teaches employability skills to students with special needs, have formed a unique and mutually beneficial partnership with Brevard Schools Foundation Supply Zone for Teachers.
They learn to bundle amounts of things. They learn to sort, they learn to package up orders, and it's just amazing what they do. Their confidence goes sky high.
I would say it makes me feel enjoyable, which is happy. And I would say most of the time, I would say I'm confident in myself and my partner, which is LaSalle. And he's the best partner I would ever have.
Teachers from high poverty schools are able to order free school supplies from the Supply Zone. BLAST students sort, pack, and deliver the supplies. It's a win-win-win partnership because the BLAST students gain employment skills, low-income students get the school supplies they need to be successful, and teachers don't have to spend money out of their own wallet.
Learning job skills such as hard skills and soft skills. So the hard skills are more like what we've seen here. Their students did this. So we're separating notebooks by color. So that would be a hard skill, something we can directly teach. But then the soft skills, like taking initiative, being dependable, communication skills, showing initiative, that sort of thing. So it's a great opportunity to practice, especially we have this wonderful example of retail right here on our own campus.
Brevard Schools Foundation is engaging communities to ignite and unite students.
And of course, the BLAST teachers, we all helped out together as a teamwork. Like everyone says, teamwork makes a dream work.
Most of my childhood wasn't really happy. Every morning on the car ride to the bus stop to school, My mother would tell me that I'm just absolutely worthless and that I should just do the whole world a favor and just kill myself every day. Like every day this was drilled into my head. But I was usually pretty good about putting on a happy face in public, regardless of what I was really feeling. She would take my homework and destroy it, so I'd have to do it again. And so a lot of times I would be on the bus on the way to school just furiously trying to get my homework done, trying to redo it, rewrite, whatever. And it just never made sense to me. There was a point at which my dad was in jail and I was basically stuck with just my mom, and she was, things were getting very unstable. So a DCF agent came to our home and she told me that she thought it was best if I just left. When the people from Take Stock stepped in and, showed me that they still believed in me and, were cheering me on and wanted to see me succeed, I got kind of a determination that I was gonna get through the school year, that I was gonna get into college, and I was gonna, figure things out. I was determined to succeed. My mentor's name was Jim. He was just a great role model. It felt like I had someone I could trust and confide in. It's just the consistency. He offered consistency. I couldn't rely on my own parents for that, but he was there. Now, I'm an electrical engineer. I work for L3 Harris, and I love it there. I just bought my first house. I just this past year got married to my wife, who I love very much. And I'm just very optimistic now. My dream for the future is that everyone gets a fair opportunity to pursue their dreams.